Admiral Vex stood motionless before the holographic display, his four eyes blinking in disbelief. The coordinates couldn't be right. For generations, the Galactic Council had dismissed Earth as nothing more than an old spacer's tale, a mythical planet where gravity crushed bones, where water fell from the sky as a corrosive agent, where storms of electricity split the atmosphere, and where the very air contained deadly oxygen. "Are you certain these readings are accurate?" he asked, mandibles clicking nervously. Lieutenant Tora nodded, her blue scales shimmering under the command center lights. "We've verified them 3 times, Admiral. The signal originates from a previously unexplored sector, and the planetary conditions match exactly with the legends. High gravity, nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, liquid water covering 70% of the surface, and, most incredibly, signs of complex carbon-based life." "Impossible," Vex whispered. Yet the data floated before him. Undeniable. The discovery had been accidental. A deep space probe launched decades ago to map the outer reaches of the galaxy had detected an unusual electromagnetic signature. When the data was finally processed, the coordinates pointed to a star system long believed to be fictional. Solbart. Within days, the Galactic Council convened an emergency session. Representatives from the 12 recognized sentient species gathered, their holographic forms flickering with anxiety as they discussed the ramifications. "If Earth is real," said Counselor Bren, a gaseous entity whose containment field pulsed with concern, "then what of the beings said to inhabit it? The humans?" The word itself sent a ripple of unease through the assembly. Humans, supposedly, evolved on a planet with crushing gravity, breathed caustic oxygen, drank corrosive water, and endured temperature variations that would kill most species in the galaxy. According to legend, these conditions had forged them into hardy, resilient beings with unnatural strength and endurance. "We must investigate," declared High Counselor Zith. "A reconnaissance mission only, no contact." Admiral Vex, having the most experience with deep space exploration, was chosen to lead the mission. His vessel, the Starseeker, was equipped with the most advanced cloaking technology in the galaxy. The journey would take 3 standard months, during which the crew would study everything known about the mythology of Earth. "Did you know," Lieutenant Tora said during their journey, "that humans supposedly sleep for 1/3 of their day? They become completely vulnerable, losing consciousness entirely." "That can't be true," responded Navigator Rel, his tentacles rippling in amusement. "No species could survive evolving such a fatal weakness." As they approached the coordinates, tension mounted. The star system appeared, a yellow star with 8 planets orbiting it. The 3rd planet gleamed blue and green against the blackness of space. "It's real," breathed Vex. "By the void, it's real." The Starseeker entered orbit around Earth, hidden from detection. Their sensors immediately began collecting data, and what they found stunned them. The atmosphere contained 21% oxygen, AE, level toxic to most galactic species. The gravity was 9.8 meters per second squared, nearly twice what most sentient species evolved under. Temperature variations ranged from 50 to +150 degrees Celsius, depending on location and season. And there was water everywhere, in the air, covering most of the planet, falling from the sky in various forms. How could anything survive here, wondered Tora. Then they detected the humans, billions of them, spread across the planet's surface, building massive structures, traveling at high speeds in metal vehicles, communicating via primitive electromagnetic waves. Their bodies were bizarre. 2 legs, 2 arms, a single head with only 2 eyes. No natural weapons or defenses visible. "They look so fragile," said Rel. "Appearances deceive," Vex replied. "Look at this." He displayed footage of humans lifting weights several times their mass, running marathons for hours without rest, diving into freezing waters, climbing towering mountains with minimal equipment, and surviving injuries that would be fatal to most species. "Their medical records indicate they can recover from wounds that would kill any of us," Tora reported. "They regrow skin, mend broken bones, and their immune systems battle microscopic invaders constantly." For 3 Earth days, they observed, gathering data that would revolutionize galactic understanding. The humans weren't just surviving on this Deathworld. They were thriving, dominating their environment despite its hostility. On the fourth day, disaster struck. A solar flare disrupted the Starseeker's cloaking field for 17 seconds. It was enough. Earth's primitive but surprisingly effective detection systems noted their presence. "We've been compromised," Rel announced. "Their military organizations are mobilizing." Vex made a decision that would change galactic history. Open communications. The first transmission was simple. Greetings in mathematical format, universal, to all intelligence. The response came quickly. Too quickly, showing an adaptability that confirmed everything the legends had suggested about human cognitive abilities. When the visual connection established, Vex faced a human female in a blue uniform, her expression calm despite this unprecedented moment. "This is Commander Lin of Earth United Command," she said. "We've been waiting for someone to find us." Vex's translator conveyed her words, and he felt his exoskeleton tighten with shock. "You expected contact?" Commander Lin smiled, showing flat teeth unsuited for predation, yet somehow more unnerving for it. "We've been sending signals into space for over a century. The real question, Admiral, is why you've been avoiding us." In that moment, Vex understood the true reason Earth had been classified as mythical. It wasn't disbelief. It was fear. Fear of beings who evolved on a world that should have killed them, who instead mastered it, and who now looked to the stars with the same determination. "We come in peace," Vex said, knowing as he spoke that the galaxy would never be the same. "Commander," Lin's smile widened. "Then you're smarter than the legends say. Welcome to Earth, Admiral. We have much to discuss." The Deathworld was real. Its inhabitants were real. And now, the galaxy would have to come to terms with a species forged in conditions that defied belief, a species that might be the most formidable the universe had ever known.